We have absolutely loved Split. There's so many wonderful people here. Croatia's been such a blessing to us. We have one more week of enjoying this area, and we are going to cherish every moment of it. We keep laughing because it's like ripping out our heartstrings to leave. It's, once again, I've said this numerous times, but it's so hard to leave places. Once we spend a week or two in one area, it's just heartbreaking. But we've been here for almost 2 months now, and the church congregation here is just so wonderful. We've met so many cool people through church, and anyway, super sad to be leaving. We love Croatia. It's been wonderful. We got some gnocchi.
Janae made this.
By hand.
With her own 2 hands.
Wow. It's gonna be alright. Pressure's on.
We're excited.
With blue cheese sauce that she's making.
And then where's the other sauce? Where did Jason put it? Or where did I put it?
Oh, right there. The marinara.
Oh, yeah.
Traveling is wonderful. It's always so cool to be able to meet so many wonderful people around the world. Jason and Janae have been wonderful. We've spent quite a bit of time over the last couple of weeks with them, and anyway, loved every bit of it. So we're gonna miss you guys. We just had an awesome dinner tonight. It's absolutely stunning this morning. Anyway, it's like 5:15. We're heading over to a baptism and over on the beach. So we're excited to be able to participate with that. And then we're gonna go for a bit of a sail later today. We'll have great winds, and so we'll just go out for a couple hours and come back here and get everything kind of ready for the night, and then it's Saturday today. We'll take off first thing Monday morning, so we're sad and pumped to be able to kind of be moving on. I can't get over the beauty. Fireworks last night were awesome. Well, we just got done with the baptism. Traffic's horrible, so the boys just jumped out. They'll beat us. All right, it's August 6th, and I'm trying to figure out if we're really legal to be in Croatia or not before we check out next week. And I'd rather work through all the issues before then. So Edward sent us packing. He says he doesn't speak English, and anyway, so here we are. We're at the police station trying to do our best. I'm making this as documentation of that, so thank you. Alrighty, we are sailing. We're just going out with Jason and Janae for a couple hours. Whoa. And we still have not put up our spinnakers since we've been alone, and so that's the goal today. We're just gonna get upwind a ways and then put up the spinnaker and come back. So, you know, it's one more step to sailing that we're rookies, and we will be for a long time. So anyway, beautiful day. Have about 10 knots of wind. It's awesome. You have a new best friend, Ruby? a monster. So we have about 9 knots of wind, 9-10 knots. We're going 6 knots. So it's interesting. People that know how to know sailing know this, but when you're going downwind, so the wind's directly behind us almost, and we don't feel hardly. We feel like 3-4 knots of wind, and so it feels so still when you're sailing downwind. It's kind of interesting. All right, take 2. Sunday morning rides are the best, but we got helmets this week, so we're all good. The same spot I crashed last Sunday, Ruby and I crashed the next day. It was awesome. Smile. Philip! This is my buddy. Hey, give me a wave. Alrighty, so we are on some island in Croatia. We never know the names. We're just, Split is right behind me, so we just came across, going about 11 knots the whole way. We're flying across. It was awesome. Is about 23 knots of wind, so I was way under sailing the boat, but it was super fun. Had a great time. But it is a beautiful day. Gina's just getting ready for dinner, and we'll have dinner and then we'll sail back. We have a family with us from Germany. He's actually from Croatia originally, but they live in Germany, and we met them at church last week, and they came out with us last week and this week. The kids have had so much fun together.
Are you taking that, Kiva?
How was the sail over here?
It was a little rough. I love it.
I didn't. I'm still recovering.
Poor Gina. She's laying down the whole time.
Yes, it was a hard sail.
What's she cooking us?
We're having gnocchi with Alfredo sauce.
What is this, butter? So it must be good.
Yeah, some butter and cream cheese. And I stir fried some veggies. I was going to add it to the sauce, but I think we'll put it
Cool.
on the side.
Alright, we just left Split. We're so sad to say goodbye. So many wonderful people. We have actually dropped off a senior couple this morning. They're heading home for the mission. And then we went out to late breakfast with the sister missionaries. But we are on our way over to Nice. We've been over there before, but we're gonna go hang out probably for just one day, maybe 2. And anyway, the wind is crazy. It's a little nerve-wracking. It's not coming from the direction it said it would. And we keep, what's the highest we've had?
28.
Anyway, 28 knots. Right now it's 21. And we're just trying to keep the boat going as slow as possible. Anyway, being that we're rookies, it seems like, well, I know we way undersail our boat, and we just try to, when the wind's this much, we just, like we're going 9 knots, but we could be going way faster with our spinnaker. But boat with them, and that's it. 10 minutes and you're out. So anyway, it'd be fun to see regardless. So hopefully we can go see that tomorrow. So, and I think Jason and Janae are gonna come over and meet up with us and go over there. Well, we're cruising right along. We're almost to Vise. It's like 6 more miles, and it's been a bit of a sail, a little worrisome, but beautiful. Now it's kind of clear. I don't know if you can tell to the north. It's super dark clouds, so it's hopefully it doesn't come this far south, but we'll see. Very, very beautiful though. All right, we're heading to Blue Cave. Jason and I are sitting here trying to figure out our chart plotter. There's
very high tech. Very high tech.
There's way too many things to deal with. So we deal with the very basics of it. I read something in a book one time about saving money and stuff, and it said don't buy anything with technology unless you 100% know how to use it. And so I bought a boat. Worst investment anyone could make, right?
I think it's the best investment anyone can make.
Okay, it's the best. All right, what did you guys go do today?
Blue Caves.
Blue Cave.
Is so cool.
Miracle that we got in.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I couldn't go because the moorings were way too close together, so we were like, anyway, running into other boats. So I finally just dropped everybody off on the dinghy, and then they went, and I went fishing.
Yeah.
Didn't catch anything though.
Hey, you could have gone back inside.
How was it though?
He was out there skinny dipping, fighting the Croatians. Yeah.
So it's like 5:30 in the morning, and I barely woke up. Wow. We are gonna head up to, or I guess south to Dubrovnik, and it's like 100 miles. I think it's 90. I'll look it up exactly, but should take us all day, and we might not even get there. So depending on the wind, we'll see. But such a beautiful morning. There's our good friends leading to escapade, Jason and Janae. We're gonna miss them. Been super fun being with them.
All right, now that I'm awake. So we have 94 miles to go. There's not much wind today, so we'll be motoring most of the day. We'll be able to sail a little bit later, but anyway, I was just sitting here. I think everybody went back to sleep. Mom and Owen came up to help, but everybody went back to sleep. But I was sitting here laughing to myself how many times I've had nightmares being on a boat, and you know, there's a lot of risk to this lifestyle, but the worst thing in the world, I guess your worst fear, is your boat floating away, or you know, coming off anchor, another boat hitting you, or a tsunami, or you know, just these quick unforeseen issues. And my dreams sometimes get the best of me, and it's anyway, I laugh often when I wake up just thinking how stupid of dreams I have had, but not a lot, but they come. And the other night was crazy. Anyway, I don't need to get into details on the wild dreams, but being on the oceans, seriously one of the most special, amazing things. And it's so neat to be out here. You know, there's one boat that I can see, and being all alone, there's a certain peace that comes with that, and God becomes very real as you're able to connect with the world and be able to really see His hand in your life. And someone the other day said, it's amazing how your prayers all of a sudden become much more earnest when you're out on the water, and I think there's a lot of truth to that. It seems like there's way more reasons to pray that you live when you're out on the water. So anyway, we feel super blessed, so happy that we've had this opportunity. I feel like it's been wonderful for our whole family to be able to have these opportunities. One of the neatest things is you can see the wind on the water. Before I start sailing, I didn't know of this, but you can literally see the calm spots and then the wind, and you can see way out there different sections where the wind is. And that, my friends, is what keeps you alive if you watch that, because gusts come pretty quick, and so it's important to keep your eye open for them. Super beautiful rays. Oh, we're gonna miss Croatia.